Good morning, folks. Good morning. Welcome to the TBS, the Truth Breakfast Show. 9641 is back on the Thursday morning. 40 minutes up to 8 o'clock. Indeed. Welcome to Liberia's biggest breakfast show. Cutting across the 15 counties in the land and breath of the Republic of Liberia. Thursday morning, my kind of morning. The love of liberty brought us together. Let justice be done to all. Good morning to the 15 counties. If you're in Nimba, you're in Lofa, Grand Jida, Grand Kidman County, think what's happening on the river this morning. Too much political tension. Bombing Bapulu, Grand Jidet, Maryland, Grand Crew. Good morning. This is the TBS. My name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Ora Roberts. Marka Bezia Davis. I'm getting along well day by day. Together we're going to serve you breakfast straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. In the midst of all what we do, country first. Good morning to our president. President of the Republic of Liberia, Joseph Yuban Boykai. Member of the 55th. Justice in Chambers. Good morning. Yusuf Kabar. Yes, good morning, Mark. How you doing this morning? It's great seeing you on a Thursday. I didn't have a good night last night.
What happened?
For the Portugal game.
Oh, okay. But you already qualified now. So
No, but I will be a coach to draw. I will keep winning.
Yeah, so that defeat mentality you're carrying into the round of 16.
Yes, you see it then, huh?
Yeah.
What's up?
I really pray follow you.
What?
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Onu, and it's great to be here again. I overslept.
Ready?
Yeah.
I heard you so energetic in the news.
Yeah, I love news. Yeah. Yeah. I love news.
The 7 a.m. news.
Yes, I woke up about 6:38.
You're late.
Yeah, so I just went to the bathroom and took a bath for 4 minutes.
Look at that.
You did that before? To take bath.
Wait, the kids can call it what kind of way? Wait, let me call it name. Like Jalo baby.
Yeah.
The full kind of baby.
And I got here in time. So yes, that was it. But it's great. These are some of the sacrifices we make.
Well, you're up whole night?
Not really. I don't know.
And I normally don't sleep easily.
Yeah.
I have to coordinate with the night show, the closing argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, so until it ends at 12 o'clock, sometimes 1 o'clock.
I didn't really stay up too late, but I don't know. But sometimes it just happened like that. Maybe I was tired, so that's why I slept.
I see. When Akara's girl were following last night, listen.
Yeah.
Put video up, bring this one, bring this in.
You see, I didn't follow. You do that from home?
Yes, I work along with the team. Mayan Tober, Heron Jala, Johnson Kula, Ansu Salif, Elijah Zize. There's a whole team. We got a specific chat room.
That's good.
It's not easy.
That's good.
So you see me now, I'm still up, going energetic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least, but good. Yeah, folks, good morning again. It is great to be here to serve you breakfast this morning. This is what we signed up for, and we are committed to doing this. And we are not doing this because um, maybe we just want to be behind the microphones. We want to do this to make some changes in our country, in society in general. Because information is very important in developing. If you don't have information, you cannot plan. In fact, just to plan your life for the day, if you lack information, sometimes it is difficult. What more about to develop a country? The citizens need to be part of the development process of the country, and so they need information, they need awareness, they need to be educated to some of the policy issues. So, I mean, being a journalist, I'm proud of being a journalist.
Of course.
Yeah.
Although some of you can
Despite being
sleep,
a journalist in Liberia, I'm proud of being a journalist.
you don't know it all. That's not the matter statement you're making.
Yeah.
Despite being a journalist,
in Liberia.
the reason why he's saying this, we are not protected.
Yeah.
There are people who will go for, they are in the wrong.
We are not respected. We are not protected.
No, the respect, let's forget about the respect. We are not protected. Like in the modern country, in Europe, in America, you can chase after a story and go neck to neck with it. But don't try in. Oh man.
Yes, but we're
Anyway,
hoping
yeah,
that
but we'll try our best.
one day,
Yeah, you don't know it all.
yes, one day, the economy of the media will protect us and all of that. But God is the greatest.
Yes.
Like Oni will always say. But it's good to be here this morning with you.
Great. So it's the Thursday edition of the Truth Breakfast Show. Onu and Marka of perfect collaboration. I'm thinking that one of these days when I go on leave, how you will manage? So,
but I don't know.
It was on a Monday.
Why is Ansu always happy when one of the TBS team, team member is going somewhere?
Ansu wants you to go for 1 month leave.
Can you imagine? I spent almost 2 weeks out of this place.
Yeah.
I came on a Tuesday on the show.
The man say, "But go rest."
He said, "My man, why you not go rest for another 1 week?" Said, "But what happened to the show? You gotta tell me something."
Yeah, no, the man said the cause.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes be saying about and George Bowie, our executive marshal reporter too. I mean, we still kudos to this guy. You know, the True Breakfast Show, I never run of presenters.
Yes, sure.
Even the absence of Onu and Marka, the next person who will come will be so fantabulous.
People will still do that.
Yes,
it's a great thing.
This is True FM. That's how the network was built.
Yes.
Damn it! One time, Patrick Horner. Let me call my man promo a little bit. Commissioner Horner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man pick up the phone and say, "My man, why are you?" I said, "Who is that? Japping." The call. Yeah. I said, "Commissioner, why are you coming out of the office?" He said, "No, let me on the block." I said, "No, I you know when you come to the office at OPS, yeah, but when you me on the block, ain't no more." But anyway, it's great, Liberians. Thank you so much for trusting the show. You love the Truth Breakfast Show. We may not be 90%, but at least we try to do the ABC part of our journalistic work. The balancing of it, you love it. Then the accuracy, that's why you listen to the show every night. Then let's see what we have this morning on the TBS. Yes?
Yes, let's bring you what we have this morning. Today is the first time that I received
what? Notification from where? How many?
Especially from, I think I've forwarded them to you.
Yes.
Especially from William Hammond, the editor-in-chief of Daily Observer newspaper.
Hammond need to go on break.
The reason he loved to sleep in the morning because he edits throughout the night. So sometimes to wake up is not easy. I warned him over and over that once you are done with your work and the layout is done, send the paper before you go to bed. That ball will not hear.
When I'm still young, and just like maybe I'll say Sam Dean, Alfonso Twer, these are things that people have been doing years in, years out.
When I'm still young.
When I'm still young. So Alfonso Twer then.
Don't see when I'm looking small like that. We're not too young.
Very young.
Yes, so let's bring you what we got for you this morning. It's Thursday, June. Oh, today is 27.
Yeah, 27. Oh. Thunder will say goodbye.
Oh, getting old.
My birth month is coming just one day. It will be in July.
Okay. Yes. Pretty soon. Yeah, so we will take David Coty shortly for the health tips. That's always the first thing on the show. At least for 3 minutes, we'll have David Coty. That will be followed by the review of the local dailies this morning to bring you up to date with the stories in the print media. This show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited, the Pan-African Bank. Again, in our studio chat this morning, we continue our call to President Boakai to draw his attention to nurses, the health workers, and the health sector in general. We believe that in order to develop the country, we must first have a healthy population. So it is important that we throw light on our health sector. So we'll do that this morning. Again, this is day 3 or day 4 of our call onto the labor ministry to act or intervene in the situation at Futa Corporation. Reports that the contractors there or the workers there are planning to protest because they cannot continue to be contractors for life, which is against the Decent Work Act, which is the labor law of Liberia. So we'll talk about that and other things in passing. At 8:20 to 8:30, we open the lines, talk to your leader segment on the show. 8:30 to 10 after 9, a team from the Boca Washington Institute will be here talking about the upcoming 95th Founder Day program that will be happening this weekend. So they will come to talk about it. BWR always being here. Year in, year out, they always do business with RCR. So they will be here this morning to talk about the upcoming Founders Day program. And at 10 after 9, sports entertainment commercials brought to you by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. 9:15 this morning, Francis Vanny, one of the young men who has invested his all in developing the middle class workforce in Liberia through vocational training. He will be here this morning as our guest to talk about vocational training in satellite CCTV camera installation and other things he's doing with for Life Zoe. So, in the midst of all country first, this is the breakfast for all of us this morning.
SIB bank goes bankrupt.
Eh? How many people run there this morning to go?
But the headline, I want the biggest headline.
SIB Bank.
SIB bank goes bankrupt.
Yeah,
Damn, man. After David Cote doing the health thing, your BP shouldn't go up. David coming with your health thing immediately.
They get me a concept.
David done no susu they used to do.
They used to
The susu in the cash bag.
They used to dig hole and put the money inside.
Yeah, put it there,
Yeah,
keep
put
it.
it.
Yes, that David in town there.
And they can put a bed over it. Yeah. They play they can bury the money. They play they can put the bed in the room.
Look at that.
Yeah. You go, you don't know. Your partner get money, you don't get money.
Yeah, he get money. And later on the cash bag thing came out.
How David deprived the children of money way back. Yeah.
No bank business.
Yeah, because you see any bank go to know, he start to know what your partner get, what
Yeah,
you get, and nothing. The man just do you go to bed, lie though, drag the bed one side, open a vault, put a mat there, close it later. You can ask Papa, the school says, Papa, no money. They finish that the way you used to do.
What happened to manual call this morning?
They will call us to the health safe.
Someone please recharge there with 3 days free call for Orange. Orange 3 day free call. It's star 143.
When it comes to managing things, but I trust the you won't pick up for 30 years and that this cash will finish soon.
Abbas. Amanda.
Reactionary.
Mara and Clara.
Aweto. Amanda.
Look at that. I think you want to be beginning political attention. One Amanda will throw you away.
I tell you, good morning to the both of you. I don't know whether you have done your test before for hepatitis B, the both of you.
Wait do a health tip. Let your all small. I wouldn't tell again. Take 1 million of your time and let your all small.
All the allegations levied against you. You say anything. You get
we're talking about bank going bankrupt.
Nothing. If you say in the morning we should laugh, it's healthy to laugh. And you say anything, you just go to
hepatitis.
When you dream about laughing.
Yeah, for our BP to go
high. Oh man, so you want to put people in problem,
In the first place, I showed O'Neill something the other day. I have 76,000 megabytes in my phone. I don't go low on that, but forget it. As for Orange to Orange, over 2,800 is still there. The secret is every month, just put $20 in there. Don't waste your time scratching every time. Put $20. And the good thing about it is that before the term expires, so 1 day before that time, you just recharge. It will just double and triple and just keep going. I want to finish it. Then when it comes to the banking issue, go to global. No, I'm sorry, not global.
Don't. And you know that the Pan African Bank, yo, the Echo Bank, they got that. Yeah.
Okay, you better go
I,
there.
I will have to go to EcoBank. At least I want there. When you get tough, you can do your late 50% and get something in your pocket.
The question Marka was asking during your time, there was no bank. How you use your money? You used to keep your money under the bed, dig the hole, hide the money from the children.
Yes, that one that true. We used to hide it under the bed and dig some kind of flip cover. If good, nobody would know. Even my wife would not know. Oh, Lord.
Well,
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Hepatitis B. If you haven't done your test for it before, do it. Hepatitis B is a very common liver disease caused by the hepatitis virus. There are about 240 million people living with hepatitis B virus all over the world today. Now, we're just talking about the B. There is hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E. We'll come to them from time one by one. But today, we're just talking about the B. And those of you who drink too much, there's another hepatitis called hepatitis, alcoholic hepatitis. We'll talk about it one day so you can stop drinking. Every year, 700,000 people die from complications associated with hepatitis B, such as liver cancer. Now, do your test today to know whether you are hepatitis B positive. Do not allow hepatitis B to destroy your liver because the liver performs over 500 different jobs and it works 24 hours around the clock. If the liver stops functioning, you will stop living. That's a serious case there. And you will not know that your liver is being damaged until you do the test. That's the dangerous thing. You don't have that symptom until when it gets to a certain stage you start seeing the symptoms of them. You can get hepatitis B through one, sexual contact. Please practice safe sex. The condoms are plenty all over. Google ones too. Number two, unclean needles. Those of you ladies who are not satisfied with your eyelashes, you want to stay extended, make it look long. Some of you are already fine. Then you want to extend your eyelash already to make it more beautiful. You gotta stop that, man. Be careful with the needles you are using from one person to another. And you the tattoos people, be careful what kind of needle you use on your skin. And then razor blade. You go to the barber shop, my friend. Make sure when I go there, I ask the man, let me see the blade. It's your right to see the blade. I want new ones always. Mother to something you can have hepatitis B and you born your child, the child will have it. So the best thing is test yourself as a mother. And if you have it, by the time you born your child, let the child take the vaccine. On screen blood. Some of you will be giving blood to people, it gotta be tested properly. Go and screen for hepatitis B today, or else you will have a problem with your liver, cancer, or liver failure. That's when it becomes chronic. All right, remember this. There are thousands, if not millions, of Liberian people today, or Liberians today, who are walking around with more than one, two, or three chronic diseases or life threatening diseases, but they are not aware. You can imagine somebody's walking around with cancer, with heart failure, sickle cell, hepatitis A, B, C, D, or E, or diabetes, all the same time in you. You don't know because you don't care to know. Even with all the things we have been doing for the past 5 or 6 months, warning you and advising you to go to the hospital, some people don't just care. You just sit there. Now, if you have more than one, two, three life-threatening diseases in you, it is called mortal morbidity. It's very dangerous. And if you don't check yourself to know these things, my friend, they will rush you to the hospital. So it's always better to just walk there yourself. It's not expensive to go to the hospital to check yourself. But if you want to there, then it's a problem. And the worst thing about it, we don't already have good medical equipment in this country. They may have to rush you to India or Ghana. And you may not come back as a human being. You may come back as a cargo. The man die or the woman die. Thank you very much for the time.
Somebody said the former president trusted you with Kiss FM staff of money before you manage it well. Is that true?
Kiss FM?
Yes.
Kings,
Kiss.
Kiss.
Yes.
You mean Chancellor Station?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It,
Still, that's what. But in fact, many people thought I was a part of the party, but not really. No,
We never become a member of MPP.
never. You know where the whole trouble started from? Thank God Louis Brown is still here. There was a bicentennial program in Buchanan at the fairground. One time I went to the Taylor to see, no matter when I used to call him, you know that something wrong somewhere. I went to collect small cattle. So that day when I called him, he said to me, I'm on my way to Bangor. We're going for so and so. Oh, I said, Chief, I'm coming there. I went there. But when I got to the place, the program was already on. So I walked in and sat at the back. And Louis Brown was the master of ceremony. President Taylor called him and whispered in his ear, tell him to him. And I don't know what he said to him, but I saw Louis Brown walking straight down the aisle, came straight to me, and said, the president would like to make a remark here. And I went and made a remark, fine remarks. But then people who watch it on TV and the social media, wherever, other than just concluded I was part of the party. No, still that I was my man.
You're whining and dining. They really that team, man. You're whining and dining with the party. Anyway. Yes.
David, please,
Go fun time.
you brought one doctor here one time. We talk about myopia. You remember? Yes, I forgot the clinic name and location.
Gizzy,
Okay.
and the place is called Courage Eye Center, right at the corner of um, something second, right around the health ministry. When you're coming from town, by the time you cross the health ministry, you pass a corner. It used to be total. It's a big building, blue building. They even have some caskets up there they sell there.
Oh.
But
They will see you, man.
They be so.
you give me time, we'll call one more doctor name.
No, it's okay. I want to go to that clinic. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Okay, please do.
Thank you. There you
Bye-bye.
have a wonderful time. Yeah. MPP arrived out there. They will be good for the. They will have a mesmerizing voice. You know, it can bring a lot of attraction to the party. I mean, any political party that go after David Kuti, you'll sell that party well.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why he was expelled from the Unity Party on the radio.
But he became chairman of ACO, right?
Yeah, Akko. No, they don't want to go back to Akko. Akko five.
But what role he played at Move? Because he was supporting.
Yeah, he was a close friend to Mills Jones.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're just friend to the
Yeah,
senator.
friend. Yeah, the way he Joseph Boyka, friend to the nephew to the president. Yes, let's bring in a review of the local dailies. Welcome to the review of the local dailies. Yes, today is Thursday, June 27th. We have a couple of papers here this one. Hope to make it in time. Right here on the Truth Breakfast Show. I'm going to start out with the biggest one this morning, and this is about financial matter. Yes, the Independent newspaper, the front page, major headline: SIB Bank goes bankrupt. SIB Bank goes bankrupt. CBL tight lip. Oh, okay. Why is it the bank governor is captured on the front page from the Independent says the bank goes bankrupt, and the CBL bosses here, Aloysius Talu is here smiling. The bank go bankrupt, then they put a smiling picture here for you. All right, let's go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page we have from the Independent: U.S. 7.4 million loss. Bank assessments of Liberia SOE reveals. Well, it's on the back page. Still on the back page, another political black star against CDC is a solve this story here. And I'm seeing national chairperson for press, George Water, yeah, capture here on the back page from the Independent. Grab a copy and read the rest of the stories.
And let's go for the Daily Observer newspaper. Speaker Kofa declares assets worth over US $3.9 million. The speaker is captured on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Still on the front page, Liberia not religiously tolerant. Who's speaking? U.S. Department of State report on religious freedom indicator says Christian enjoy preferential treatment. This is Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State of the United States, captured right here on the front page of the Daily newspaper. AFL discharges 4 lawless officers. I'm seeing First Lieutenant Abraham Dodo captured here, as well as Esa Ability is also captured. And Fambula wins 2 gold medals at AAC. Yes, Fambula.
In the marathon.
Yes. So let's go to the back page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Tension erupts in Cape Mount after local sealed money deal with BMC. Well, what is BMC? Well, if you grab the copy of the story, you read details of it. Swedish government requests GSA to return vehicle donated to RNCHR, the Independent National Commission on Human Rights.
Human rights. Okay.
Yes. So that's it for the Daily Observer.
That human right will take time one of these days. Denzel Brown and Mohamed Famale. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes, let's move on to the New Republic. On the newsstand for $50 Liberian dollars, we have met most of the projects. A major story captured on the front page from the New Republic. We have met most of the projects. Public Work Minister, Inheritance Claims, BWUP, MC Roden Giddens is on the front page of the New Republic. George Weah is a smiling move. Former President George Weah is captured here. Still on the front page of from the New Republic. UN wants Alexander Cummings as ambassador. Wow. Okay. Alex Cummings, ABC. Hey man, yeah, ABC for a very long time. Alexander Benedict Cummings is captured here on the front page of the New Republic. UN wants Cummings as ambassador. Let's go to the back page. What the back page have? Bosses in question. There's a question mark with the boss abandoned for 8 years in Ghana. Okay, grab a copy and read the rest of the story from the New Republic.
Yes, let's go for the hot paper newspaper. LPDP slams CDC with withdrawal notice. Well, former President Weah is seated right here with Chief Moses Colley photograph on the front page of the hot paper newspaper. Still on the front page, sub-lead story, AFL discharges 3 active duty personnel. Again, the 3 discharged officers are captured on the front page of the hot paper newspaper. Let's go to the back page. The back page, the National Bar Association partakes in 2 international conferences in Washington, D.C. and Cotonou, Benin. Well, the president, Councilor Sylvester Rennie, is captured on the back page of the hot paper newspaper. Councilor Massa Kwai, morally, professionally fit to head War Crimes Court office. Civil society group says, expresses confidence in him. Well, the council is also captured here. The U.S. 2.6 million Liberia, Japan wood workshop and processing facility in sight. That's another good news for Liberia. Let's go to this story. It says it's a fact check report. NPA claim about contribution to national budget during Weah administration is misleading. It's misleading. So the NPA boss Sekou Dukle is captured here. As I said this the last time. Yes, I said this the last time. Go make your call.
Go ahead.
I said this last time. I said that claim was incorrect.
Okay.
So yes, thanks to local voices. Thanks to local voices for doing a fact check to bring the report out.
Okay.
And finally, on the back page of the hard paper newspaper, government partners with ADMA to formulate county development agendas. That's the institution owned by the former Deputy Foreign Minister Eli Shani. So yes, that's the final story on the back page of the hard paper newspaper.
And Eli is doing extremely well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, give the life in government, life after government, still give it back to your country. Yes, we want to say good morning. Kudos to Eli Shernier. So lastly for my end, because of time, is the Inquirer newspaper. What's on the front page of the Inquirer? Yes, on the newsstand for $40 Liberian government citizens who's to blame for filthy communities. Well, is it the government, the citizens? Who's to blame for filthy communities? A major story capture on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Grab a copy and read the rest of from this story. U.S. Ambassador turnout expected in Liberia soon. Yes, we expect to see the new U.S. Ambassador to take over from the Sachi Affairs, Catherine Rodriguez. Well, it's on the front page of the Inquirer. Grab a copy and read the rest of this story. Let's go to the back page. What's on the back page? AFL discharges 3 enlisted men for drug abuse. The entire armed forces need drug tests. Yeah, bro, I tell
Bro,
you,
tell you.
bro, I tell you. Yeah, so there's a question mark there. Yeah, I mean, 3 discharges enlisted men for drug abuse captured on the back page here from the Inquirer. Grab a copy and read the rest of from the story this morning from all of the local dealers. That's all from my
Yeah,
end.
so yeah, that's it because the winning process is not in this morning. So that's all we got for you this morning on the review of the local dailies.
Yes, Alfonso 12 best friend. I remember one time President I said my best friend in the whole media is Alfonso 12. Imagine. Imagine the president saying my best friend is Alfonso 12. Anyway, yes, welcome to the TBS. It's 15 minutes down, 8 o'clock. We hope to meet up with time this morning. The show is proudly sponsored by Orange. Trust me, Orange is the best network in Liberia. Orange Money make the transfer. Yes, any transfer to another Orange network is absolutely free. It's free. Orange is pushing another network to do similar thing. Like, yes, yeah. So Orange is saying, well, you make a transfer from one Orange number to another Orange is free. You recharging your DSTV, your Subcom, no service charge attached. Yes, but we're going to withdraw from your Orange wallet. Guess what? Just 1% will be deducted. That's the difference there. With Orange, it's making big progress. Watch out for the July 26th big news coming up from Orange. The Pan African Bank, Echo Bank, nowadays running out for the credit cards. Echo Bank, yes, meeting up to customer service. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. Meaning, go and save to Echo Bank. Echo Bank is operating in more than 20 countries in Africa. Yes, go and get a credit card. Save your money. Save and trust Echo Bank, the Pan African Bank that will keep your money good for you. Yes, let's move on. Good morning to our president. Yes, the president. Why are you scratching too much? Yes, President Boyka, good morning to you. His Excellency, we're wishing you well this morning. Good health, long life, strength, wisdom. Govern well. You'll take all of the bullets, yeah, because you're the president, you know. So, I want to call on you, the president, this morning, your attention to the health sector. This call we're making, we're asking, this is day number 2. Yesterday should be day number 2. I should have been day number 2, but went off abruptly. Yes. We'll call on the president. Please make an impromptu visit, an unannounced visit to health facilities across the country. Let's start with GFK, Redemption, and see for yourself, President Blackeye. Liberians go through a lot at this hospital. At GFK still, when doctor prescribes, they are good medical doctors, don't get me wrong. We have good medical doctors, but when doctor prescribes medication, people have to cross the street and go to the nearby pharmacy to buy them. The hospital still challenged. The nurses still have issues. You know, the nurses went against their own odds. During this election, they shouldn't have participated in election. They supported Joseph Boykai so much that I said, but these people have breached their ethics. And up to this date, they still have issues that nurses, the least nurses are being paid in Green Kitman County is $100. Yes. So I'm calling on the attention.
In some places they paying them $90.
Not, yeah, USD and the LRD company of it. So President Boykai, is no one is saying this to you. I'm using the microphone to say this to you. We are using the microphone to remind you this morning. The nurses went against the ethics by supporting, coming out publicly, and yet and still they are disappointed. The hospitals are still challenged. So I want the president himself. When you're passing through the Congo Town Boulevard, make a stop at the GFK and see for yourself. That big compound you are seeing down there. Go and see what is happening in there and see the challenges, Marka. Yeah.
Yes, again, like I said from my introduction this morning, I mean, we need healthy population to develop the country. So we make these calls because of the experiences people are sharing with us when they go to these health facilities. At some point in time, when you leave Monrovia and see some of the clinics, uh, almost empty buildings, some very deplorable. So we believe that there's a need for investment in the health sector. So we'll call on the president to go firsthand and see some of these things for himself. I think it is important for president to listen to these calls because I mean these are critical part of the country. And in the arrest agenda, you mentioned the issue of hygiene, sanitation, and healthcare. So it is important for you to make that a priority. It's not just that we will focus on road, we focus on improving agriculture and forget about the health. So, if we're not healthy, we cannot make farms. If we're not
Yes.
healthy, we can't plow these roads. So I think it is very important that we consider that.
Yeah, so the two of the country, the health and education, you don't mess it up in the country. The health system, your education system should need to be on top priority. Someone just sent me a text. The only hospital in Bentor, Bentor closes at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. In Bentor District 1. Yeah.
Don't just say District 1, say the capital city of Montreal County.
Maserati capital Bentor.
People follow you.
Yeah, no, I won't. Yeah, but
the capital city.
The capital of Maserati in Bentor, the Uno hospital there closes at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Mr. President, our senators, our lawmakers, this thing kind of thing should worry you. But anyway, let's move on quickly before I guess we'll be around very soon. Futa Corporation. Futa Corporation.
What is into the importing rice and doing cement?
Yes. Futa Corporation is producing cement, flour, cooking gas. This company, don't get me wrong, started on a zero note. Started very small. Futa Corporation. Futa Corporation is producing cement, flour, cooking gas that the whole city. Great. They don't have 100 people employed. All of the workers are all contractors from 2009 up to present. I want the Ministry of Labor to listen to this. We'll take 1 week on this matter. Futa Corporation, they don't have, at least I say, employees, if you go and count that, dominated by the Indians and the Fulanis. There is this company who hired them called the SSC. All right? Like you have your company, yeah, you want security to come, you can bring in a security firm to come and you pay the security. So the SSC is the starting steering consultancy. The second news that I heard on yesterday, Marka, per bag, let's focus on the cement part of it, right? If you bag of cement, it's 95 cents they will pay you. Librarians, listen up to this, 95 cents per bag. If you bag one, so 95 cents times 100. That money is not for one person. So if you're 15 that was begging, 95 cents, just to do the calculation for me, 95 cents times, let's say you bag 100 bags, 95 cents times 100. The amount you get, the amount of persons times 100, how much do we have down there? Let's do this. Let's do this. This is very sickening. Then we'll call on the Ministry of Labor that what is happening with our country? $95. So if you bag 100 bags, it's $95. That's 95 for 1 point. If you're 20 bagging that, there's 100, but you're divided 95 times what? Times 20%. You're listening up to, it's a very sad thing. So meaning that probably one of the workers at Futa Corporation works for like 20 cents per bag. And these guys are working with no material, no gloves, no nothing. Cement is a chemical, of course. Very, very, very dangerous one. Futa Corporation, no medical benefit, no gloves. They work with their bare hands. I'm calling on the attention of the Ministry of Labor. This boastful, the operation man, let's read all the positions they have, what librarians should be occupying. There is no way the governor, the Fuller governor of Futa, Alhaji Super will take an operation manager from Liberia to work in Guinea, or operation manager to go work in Nigeria. That's not possible. The operation manager is Bala, an Indian man. Very, very rude. This guy have made millions of dollars. Operation manager. No qualified librarian for this job. The controller, another Indian man called Lavi. The administrator is another firm. When am I saying all of this? Look, this going election, business people should not go into politics. The Fuller governor call everybody. President Boykai, George Weah. It was George Weah versus Joseph Boyka, right? Marka? George Weah versus Joseph Boyka, right? The Fuda governor called the whole Fuda community in Liberia and said, look, you'll vote for George Weah. The reason why I'm saying this, Honor Cooper Kra would need a Ministry of Labor to move into Futa. Business people should not be going deeply involved into politics. The working contractors, they have been working from 2009 and up to now, they are still contractors. They have built one of the biggest factory at the Bowman Piers there, producing cement. Futa is not even challenging Cimenco. Oh yeah. And you still paying our people at this kind of rate? No, the Ministry of Labor should stand up.
Employ the people, man. Y'all stop that kind of thing. Y'all employ the people. At the end of, how do you expect people to rise above their current standard if you continue to hold them hostage? I mean, in terms of the work they do, labor, you use them over the time. That's why most of the time, a lot of Africans they will work, but they will die and see nothing.
Yes.
Yes,
just working
because you don't get the benefit for the work you do. Why will you be contracting people since 2009 up to present? Are you ignoring? So I think the best thing is for the ministry to move in and conduct an investigation to know exactly what the issues are and come up with the right decision. You can't contract people forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Labor Ministry asked what operation, what bala is the operation, but no qualified Liberian. There are some positions here, I mean, foreigners should not occupy. I mean, 95 cents per bagging of cement. Look, for yesterday when we broke the news, guess what? The whole Futa offer was upside down. Well, yes.
They're looking for who gave the news?
Yeah, we say who gave the news. Nobody gave the news. We are interested in our Liberian who's using the high labor. People start asking, looking through who get the news. Yes. Yes. So today is day, I understand if the governor is not in town, today is day number 2. We'll go 1 week in the Ministry of Labor. Don't go move in Futa, go to 17th Street and say, look, let's see what is going on. Talk to the employees themselves.
Sure.
Yes. Let's get a few calls from our guests here. So big few calls of the folks of BWI, Booker Washington Institute. The last time I went down there almost like 6-7 years ago now.
I'm always at BWI.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you know the shock off of Kagata? Yeah, so they are here already, but let's pick few calls at least for 5 minutes. Don't bring our guests. They have the first day coming up. Yes.
0770-202579, 0770-202579,
077-285-961. Yes. Go ahead. Let's get call going through.
Good morning.
Thank you. So if we have 20 person bagging 100 bag at Futa, right? So one person will make $4.75 after bagging 100 bags at Futa, or $4.75. That's what we're talking about here.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. It's New Year. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so thank you for the topic, all the discussion. And I don't think you should be surprised that the health workers who stood in the rain to allow Joseph Boakai will be forgotten today. People, what made you think you're not supposed to be the presidential press secretary today? When you were the one who made Joseph Boakai to explain that whole car. You were the one who made the Liberian people and true that the Liberian people saw fit. But today you say they are too effective.
I'm not thinking about government job. No, I mean, yeah. No.
But that is it. We know we saw it coming. We're not surprised. Thank you so much for the time.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning, O'Neill, and good morning to the listening public to True FM. My name is Harper B. Here. So this country we must learn to treat. Fula people are all mistreating Liberians in our country. This is not fair. Our leader they must put their feet down to make sure that the people law is respected. Let all council of Fula move to that Fula corporation and make sure that those people are employed and working equipment that are necessary for the workers to be provided.
Okay.
Thank you very much for clearing the issue.
Thank you so much for joining us. Well, good morning.
Yeah, the feedback. Move from the one.
Morning. Go ahead.
My name is Marka. I'm in GFK right now. I'm only having that
Hmm.
I'm on please, and then President Luke actually here
Okay.
Are you admitted in JFK as you call him right now?
on
They're 12.
emergency room.
Hmm.
Right now, even if someone will come and see me, please let the President Luke at the area work all well. And ministry, patient does not have ministry. We are dying, please.
It's a sad thing, man.
Thank you. Thank you for
So,
mustering the courage to call on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you see some of these things will bring it up to the national public. It's the reality.
Sure.
Let's take
Yeah.
two more calls
Yeah.
out, then go to our guests.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Let me
we're
get you
not
on
hearing
loudspeaker.
you.
Yes, go ahead.
My name is Lee Call from Rockhill.
Stay
No.
away from the receiver, please.
Sorry. Let me say it's saddening to hear that the Fulani people are suffering. This is a complete attempt to keep Liberians in total poverty. Like I listened to the session of the House the other day. Almost all of the concession companies today in Liberia are subcontracting other entities in order to afford our people benefits. This is wrong. It is total bad for us. Our government need to step in and do something very fast.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so as we close out on this matter, the reason why you see I'm pointing at the Futa Corporation, right? Futa Corporation was having a major decision in our elections. So you must implore Liberians, since you want to make decision for us, as to tell us who to vote for the presidency. When the Fula governor called the whole Fula community in Liberia and say, we are a hell of Joseph Boycott. So you must implore these Liberians. It's a very sad thing. Do the calculation and see. Do they put her now by the Connex what Total gas station? Do you know that? Total bought by, meaning that they have generated millions of dollars. And the operation, Indian man called Bala, yeah, Bila or Bala, Bila. Bila is a millionaire now. Bila take this morning and goes back to India. He's the operation manager. So the Fulanese and the Indians now is playing together. Look, the Ministry of Labor, if you take this a joke, you should go into that Futa Corporation 70. Liberian men can occupy that position. The governor want to make decision for us. Yes. So why is it we're struggling in our own country? Yeah, man. Let's see the JFK situation. I mean, my president, President Boyka, our president. I mean, see reason. You see a patient calling from the hospital bed. The nurses, they don't even make the money. George Weah did well and increased the fees of the doctors, the medical doctors. They were making 900 now. Some of them make 2,000 and so forth. But the nurses are still down. If a patient is sick, a smile from the nurse is a first healing by itself. The way that patient, the nurse will smile to that person on the bed will give you courage. for today, the hospital challenge, my president. Yes, I think we can move on to our guest now. Yes, the TBS.
Yes, let's bring it on the camera.
Yeah, yeah, easy in the morning. You don't know it all.
You don't know it all.
No, the whole football collaboration Marka was out yesterday. Who get the news? Who get the news? Who thought it wasn't the 5 cents per piece you are paying? Yes, it is great to hear.
Who will tell them?
Who will tell it? And then just we are waiting for Haji Super to come down in country. But Super called the country and say, how you should vote. You can look at Guinea. Liberian community can make decisions. Those who return, the refugees that came from Ghana can make decisions. Ghana is going for election in December and say, don't vote for Bahama, vote like this. You fool.
You know,
My late, I should say, grandmother-in-law used to say, you fool, get a Maria Fufu.
You fool like Maria Fufu and say, look, the whole community will empower you. The governor called the whole Fula community, empower them and say the higher should vote. Okay, you should pay my brains in this way. The labor ministry, I just come to the corporate crowd.
Yes, the tigers are on.
Are you quiet?
The tigers.
Okay, me and monkeys.
Good morning. It's good to have the both of you here this morning. This is the TBS of Truth 96 on 1 FM. And yes, thanks. I'm seeing the chief there, you know, for the first time here, but we are always happy.
Yeah.
Chief, good morning. It's good to see the both of you this morning.
Well, thank you. It's my humble pleasure at this point in time to be here in the Kusili. Thank you very much, Marka and Oni. We are happy to be here this morning.
let me appreciate you for always following through.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I remember the first time I met you, you're like, oh yes, this is the Marka Davis. Just by speaking with someone, you recognize the voice. It's the particular voice that Marka voice. So I appreciate you for always following.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so on a general note, how is the Booker Washington Institute?
Well, firstly, my name is William K. Gole, the nearest public relation officer. And it's my pleasure to interact with you this morning. BWI is okay, as you may be aware. The Booker Washington Institute, right in Kakata, one of Liberia finest TV institution. So we are all unique this morning. Thank you very much. I am James Ozeze. I'm the Dean of Student and also co-chair on the Finances Committee. Bira is great. As you may be aware, you'll be visiting the Bira over the years. And as we stand, I think we are the #1 vocational technical institution. We are all proud of that. Thank you.
Okay, that is great.
Is the tiger still fearful?
Very fearful.
Try to be afraid of the tiger.
You got to be.
Monkeys, that's why I be afraid of the tiger.
You got to be afraid.
You get to claim it.
That's all you got.
I can disturb the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's great to have the both of you here this morning. So let's hear a little bit. There has been a transition at the BWR. We are journalists. We follow. I mean, how are things since the transition? The new principal, the new leadership at BWR. How has the institution been coping since the transition? The PRO can throw light on that.
Thank you. As you may be aware, you just regularly said it, that transition took place at the Booker Washington Institute, and it's always happened in every government. And the Booker T. Washington transition that took place, it brought on board one of the funniest daughter of Liberia, Dr. T. Nessie Freeman, as principal of the Booker Washington Institute in Kakata, Liberia, Mangibi County. We have come to this light today to inform the general public that on the 29th is the final day of BWI, but we have come to get the calendar events. You know, Truth FM been one on our panel. You've been carrying our announcement, and we have come today to let the public know also that the activity started day before yesterday with the Queen contest and the junior class, the sophomore, and that of the freshman. The sophomore won it. And today we have come to let you know also tomorrow is one of the biggest events. Tomorrow will be the 28th, the sport day, the volleyball, the basketball, the BWR Tiger versus the Adult Mela Vocational Training Institute tomorrow, and football BWR versus Senegal Saint AA. Then on Saturday, which will be the founder day, the main day, June 29, 2024, we'll be having the opening ceremony, which the parade we will get set and ready on the principal streets of Kakata. The Indo program followed, and we will do the digital declaration, the websites of BWI. We will be launching the website. That one of the nearest thing that will be happening on Saturday, and also the induction of the first female principal of BWI in the history of BWI, the first female principal, Dr. T. Nessie Freeman, will be inducted into office on Saturday. There are a lot of dignitaries have been invited, and on that day, right after that, we'll be having sports. BWI Tiger versus Adult Male the Vocational Training Institute football and keyboard to climax the day. And on Sunday would be June 30th, 2024, the Thanksgiving service, 8 o'clock in the auditorium of BWR. So these are the itinerary.
Okay, that is good. So some people listening, I know others will know what is Founder Day, but others they not really know what is Founders Day. So because they care to give a little history of what is this BWR Founders Day.
Yeah, I mean, thank you very much. Beauty Finance Day is being celebrated every year in June to commemorate the founding day of the institution. And so, as a result of that, since its inception or its establishment, these days have been always looked at as a day of reflection to know where you came from and where you heading to. And so this year on is such a different thing because we had a tradition not too long, and the principal now is extremely doing everything her possible best to ensure that this year Finance Day is different because her view about the way it should be is unimaginable, and we believe that the celebration this year will be regularly remembered by members of the Alumni Association and the public in general.
The both of you, any of you can answer. You said the principal is doing everything to make this year's Founders Day 16th from previous ones. Can you tell us some of the new things that will be happening that are not happening before?
Yeah, so for instance, the new digital auditorium that will be launched
Okay.
on the 29th, the new website, it had been there, but it went down, and the principal has come to try to reactivate. It's another thing that will give booster to the video image in the international world.
Okay.
And so many other things, her induction and the presence of probably the many dignitaries that will be available from near and far. We understood some people may come from the States ordinarily on their own to come and pay a visit because they pass through the wars and things like that. So there'll be many different kind of activities. You also have the cultural troupe performing. That is its first since over the last 20 years. We have not had a cultural performance on Founders Day, and we think it's an added advantage to the Founders Day celebration.
Okay. Mr. Pierre, you want to add to that?
Oh yeah, he just roughly said it. In leadership, everyone come on board with their expertise and experience. So Dr. T, let's say Freeman have come. You just listen to the Dean for Students, giving you the information on how she has come on board to, in fact, the theme for this year's celebration, the 95th Founder Day celebration, is rebranding BWR at 95.
Right.
Can you imagine? So there are a lot of expertise she have come with, at BWI. She won the alumni of BWI 1979. She part of the 79 class. So if you go on campus on Saturday, I know you will be there. So there are a lot of things that shall come.
Depending if I will have the invite.
Well, in fact, why we decided to be here, there are a lot of radio stations that carry information about BWI. But why you think we selected this institution?
Okay.
So I'm very optimistic that this institution, always partnering with us, will be on ground on Saturday and starting from tomorrow because the activity starts tomorrow.
Okay. BWI at 95. Is that correct?
At 95, rebranding BWI at 95.
Okay, that is good. So we know, like I mentioned earlier, things will start to move gradually. You want to share with us as you celebrate 95 years of existence or 95th Founders Day. Well, what are some of the targets beginning after this celebration? Because people want to see new things happening, new progress. You mentioned the issue of the website launch, the digital program, and all of that. But infrastructure-wise, what are some of the challenges that will be tackled or that are planned to be tackled after the celebration of 95 years?
This is a very good question. BWI 1929, this coup, you have had a lot of principles. And today, in the history of BWI, BWI have been blessed to receive the first female principal. And women are extraordinary people. God bless them. They come with their expertise, their experiences on board after the 95th Ghana anniversary, as we call it. People call it Founder Day, people call it Wife Day. We expect a lot of things. You just listen to the itinerary. Can you imagine the digital lab that will be launched on that unique day? The websites that will be launched where people in the diaspora, people graduated from BWI, they had not been opportune to see all the things that are happening on campus. Infrastructure, you're talking about infrastructure. In fact, BWI, by God grace, in few months or few years now, you will hear that BWI is one of the technical colleges in the Republic of Liberia. So behind the scene, the principal is doing everything possible in her might. Infrastructure wise, there are things that we are putting in place. Can you imagine? In recent time, the principal for the Booker T. Washington High School in the United States visited the campus. He took a tour. He did an assessment. Dr. Phillips and his wife, they visited the school campus and they had done an assessment that in fact the final day there are people from America will be coming. There are dignitaries that will be coming to see what is unfolding and what they need to do. Now, BWI is so blessed. One of the strongest alumni association I can call it in Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. So, who are some of the dignitaries who have consented or confirmed that they will form part of this year's Founders Day, and who's going to be delivering the Founders Day oration?
For that can be, is a big day. Let me just quickly let it cast from the bear. Who are those dignitaries that you expect? First day, His Excellency, Joseph Yuban Bokai will be on ground, and the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia.
I have expectation.
Man, I'm telling you, the speaker himself have been invited. All the legislative caucus, they have been invited, specifically Mangibi County. All the representative from District 1 to District 5. In fact, I'm the one that gave in the communication. And I have the strongest conviction that they will respond to our expectation on Saturday. In fact, before entering here, the senator office called me. Do you people set them ready for us? In fact, he started asking me, where will we sit? I said, don't worry on that. There are a lot of areas that, in fact, every one of them have been invited.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is great. Covered the Founders Day, I think 3 or 4 times. It brings together a huge number of people, members of the Alumni Association, other people who are sympathizers with or fans of BWR. There are always a huge street parade and all of that. What level of collaboration or cooperation are you having with the Joint Security Market we show? Because that's a highway area. Let's talk about safety a little bit.
In my intro, I told you that have been put to rest already. Can you imagine the John security was rating, and I, the one, gave the communication, and we have a transition that even took place at LIS.
Okay.
LIS, you have me deputy that took over. There's a lady who took over. So everything have been put in place. Even the commander, I'm the one that deliver the communication. So when it comes to safety, don't worry. BWI is a very unique school. In fact, most of the police, even people in the army, graduated from BWI. And BWI is so blessed. There are people assigned on BWI campus. So for that, we're not worrying on that. The team is here. He already knows what's happening. And he has been told that when it comes to safety, the students will be safe. Dignitaries that are coming, they will be safe.
Just to add to that, like you say, you've covered our programs over the last 2 3 years, and you saw that even moving from the main campus to the Kakara Street to come back, you found police people walking along walls, making sure that our students are protected.
I want reaffirmation now because the new administration.
Okay, so that plea for the PRO.
You want to test the ground?
Yeah, agree. Put in place, and everything is on course for safety.
So where are we when it comes to academics?
For that,
Is it suspended for the Founders Day? Or?
Yeah, it started since yesterday. We started the suspended classes from yesterday to do final cleaning up and things like that. Massively, there's enough work going on our campus. You go to see some strange operations going on. People painting, people making sure that areas that will be visited by people are well protected and clean, and what have you. So the students that are involved are already on ground working.
Yeah, so folks, if you are just joining us, this is the Truth Breakfast show here at Truth 96.1 FM. We have with us this morning Mr. James Ozeze, he's the Dean of Students, and also Mr. William K. Bole, the Public Relations Officer, both from the Washington Institute in Kakata, Mahagiri County, one of the leading vocational training institutions in the country, and they are here talking about the 95th Founder Day coming up on the 29th, which is this weekend on Saturday. So if you're interested in this conversation, you can call us this morning and make your input on 0770-202579, 0770-202579. One of the things that I really admire when I go to the Founders Day is the media choir. Yes. Yes, I admire them.
Thank you for that.
Yes, absolutely. So yes, let's take the first call this morning. We're talking about Washington Institute celebrating 95 years. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka, and good morning to your guests. This is Aaron P. Flomo, and I join you from College Law Maggie, and a graduate from that particular institution from the class of Trump.
Right.
And this morning, they may appreciate, and we all will be there. The extraordinary, we want to know because Marka, it's going to be clear. Because many days, some of us, we are getting very difficult to be on our program, where especially like some of these law Maggie to pay our way. So now teachers I'll be bought in, but I ain't in the computer. But yeah, they say you will see that side of a chick thing at all. I
play you way and got all the education you bluffing with that to buy chef for $10 issue you won't complain about. Marka, other argument from you, man. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Well, I want to say thank you to Marka and thank you to O'Neill. I am JT toward a graduate of the most noble institution in the Puerto Liberia, or Washington Institute.
Okay.
I've been following the conversation this morning, and I want to say thanks to our newly instructed principal, and thanks to the CIA, and thanks to all the team that are there this morning making the establishment of the Alumni Association Day.
That's the Founders Day, yes.
Yeah, that is the Founders Day celebration. Okay, thank you since money to now we're funded up to now we have been doing well. I speak to you now. I'm really working like color papa, so I'm a busy.
Okay.
Because that's the thing.
That is good. I want to never be there. You must be there. Alpha. Hey, David.
I'm sorry.
David.
Yeah, my man. Don't give me a
Good morning, Chief. Sorry.
All the ladies to hear my age, you always around the
No, you say young. You just going to your 72.
72. Yeah. It's a dead number, man. Don't embarrass me here.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, let me say many thanks to the gentleman in studio. A few years ago, when I was a member of the House, I was fortunate to install the officers, Alumni Association of your school.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of that. Now, but my question is, at what level do you accept students at BWI? Is it when they come from high school, or even somebody who is still in school can, below high school can still be accepted? Actually, because at CRTTI, before 1980, you could still be in 11, 10, 12, especially from 10th grade, and be accepted there to do your teacher training. But from 1980, it was changed. Only high school graduates were allowed to go there. That's the time I went there. So how do you do it? Who's accepted there? Thank you.
All right. The dean will talk about that. I think a lot of people also have some videos out about at what stage they take people. So the dean will talk about that. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Mr. Sensible Barber.
Okay.
Thank you for hosting our guests.
Are you a tiger?
A full-fledged tiger from BRO.
Oh, okay. Yes, great.
Yeah. So let me say thank you to the guys in studio. BWI was funded. The groundbreaking of the institution was on March 7, 1949.
Okay.
But March will not be held as a day for Founders Day, because those days, school started from March and ended in December. So you could not have a Founders Day just in the month of enrollment.
Okay.
So experts saw the need. Say June was close to July, and July was the May year of the school year those days. So the June was now selected as the day to commemorate the Founders Day of UWI. That's just a little historical flashback I want to give you.
Okay.
I also want to let you know that for the first time, almost, I don't know, but in the last 5-10 years, as part from the Diaspora Alumni Association, the BWI Liberia alumni was able to donate $100,000 to the administration to help in a quick impact project in at giving the campus a facelift. And so we are all glad, all hands are on deck, ensuring that we have a very fun Founders Day comes Saturday. And I regularly said the institution will have a lot of things. The website of the institution will be launched, and I'm a member of that team. There's going to be some of those things that will be giving a new flavor to the process that happens on Saturday.
Okay.
The digital lab is intended for 2 purposes. One of those purposes will be to give students access to internet activity, and then one is there to provide training for teachers or staff who are in the school, provide training for them. So I mean, those things are some of the new flavors that will be added up to what is happening now on BWI campus. So thank you so much for the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Morning.
Oh my God.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning, Marka.
Go ahead, sir.
Jerry Alex, and I'll join you for Soul Clinic.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the guests in studio. Let me applaud them for the step taken, for the advancement. And Marka, you're one of my that always follow to a make. And I would like to get to know one of these days. So thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Let me take this one. Good morning. Are you there?
Yes. Good morning, Marka, and good morning to Team Studio.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Awala and I'm admission from Jacobstown.
Okay.
I'm a tiger. I graduated 2017 and the Demon Studio there was the head of the school director. That school is great. It's very unique, really. And majority of the stakeholders you see like bro, they are part of the illumination. Like I'm a point here in the great guy like Nukwe and Clarence guy. There are a lot of great alumni somewhere around the world.
This is Fort Thomas.
Yes, Claude Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah, so that school is unique. Let me just share my experience with you. You know, coming out of high school, mostly from BWI, when I entered the Continental University Junior College, because I did agriculture, I graduated from the agriculture department. Yeah, I followed up my education in the Continental Junior College with the same agriculture. When I went there, I was one of the best students. Because anything the lecturer say, I only got a glance at it because I was an expert. BWI is such a unique institution, and this institution needs all the government support to make it a full-fledged or technical institution. Thanks so much for the platform.
Okay. Yes, we'll take these 3 more calls. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka, and good morning to the studio guys. My name is Joseph Moyo, calling from Makibi. I want to use this medium to appreciate our studio, your studio guests.
Which part of Makibi are you calling from?
Smenote.
Okay.
And I want to use this medium to appreciate them for their generation. I think that BWI is one of the institutions which resident in Makibi County. It's our alma mater to see how best that institution can able to bring on full program that where other people come from other part of the country to come achieve quality education. I want to use this to say thank you.
Okay. Thank you, 0770202579. We are talking about the Booker Washington Institute, the upcoming 95th Founders Day. We have with us here this morning the Dean of Students, Mr. James Zeze. We also have the Public Relations Officer, Mr. William K. Gole. They're here this morning. We're taking 2 more calls. This one. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
I'm Winston P. Saki Jr. I do join from my resident country.
Okay.
And I want to say kudos to the guys in studio there. I really wish him a lot to attend our school, but due to fun life, a lot of time I don't know how to hand. But I can really assure them my son is at the age of 16 in the 9th grade this year, and next year definitely my son will be attending our school, and I hope to pray that you graduate from our school because I really love that school. There's everything in our school, bro. I want to say kudos to them, and I'll be there to be to attend our program. Saturday.
Thank
you very much.
Winston? Okay, he's still on the line.
Yeah, he really had an
Yeah,
interest.
so again, let's go back to our guest. Listen to the callers, and I would really like you to address Mr. Honorable David Kochi's concern.
Yeah, it's already jotted down.
Yes,
Thank you very much. And thanks to many callers that called to comment us, because you know, we can't say everything because all of us here know BIRA is one of the greatest technical vocational institutions in this country. And so when you pass through that wall, you know you pass somewhere. And when you get out in society, you're not only going there alone, you're going there with several people waiting to receive you. So let's say thank you all to those who call and commented us. So to Honorable Koti's concern, we have been confronted with this question on many occasions. And let me say this, BIRA is a 4-year vocational training institution. And so we don't expect you to come and believe that you're coming to from 9th grade to 10th grade, don't bring it back to 9th grade. No. You have a set program at BIRA that requires you to stay there for 4 years to learn your vocations. All right. That vocation encompasses with your academic studies. So if you leave from 9th grade to 10th grade, you go there they will study as a freshman student. And that freshman student, you're not going to do health science again. You're going to start to do biology, chemistry, physics, and onward. And you know, in 9th grade, you can't do physics, you can't do biology, you can't do chemistry. So as a result, you have 4 years to stay at BIRA. You go there as a freshman student. We're not considering it as a 9th grade because you have already passed the 9th grade to go. But because of the term of the requirement of the institution, you have to be there for 4 years. So you start as a freshman student to sophomore to junior, then to senior. And in the junior class, when you are successful in the junior class, you are eligible to go to pass the senior class. After your first semester in the senior class and you go through all the necessary studies, you are qualified to go for internship. All right. From the internship, you graduate as a professional person in your career. Now, there's other people who can be in 11th grade and decide to come to beauty yard depending on the age group. I will be 17 years, but I still want to learn maybe mechanic. And in the 11th grade, from there, I'll just get to 12th grade pass and go in the war or no vocation. So sometimes some people change their mind, say, look, I'll go to beauty yard to learn. So they'll come back as a freshman student and go through. In the other program, the professional, second post-secondary professional program, that institution is only meant for 2 years program. And the 2 years program, only people who graduated from high school and want to learn vocation. So you come there for 2 years. They also got right now the associate degree program is on for ASC and AA. That is in electrical engineering, accountancy, and then agriculture, agronomy, agriculture, plant science, or soil science, and so forth. So we got these programs on the BIA campus, that the regular program and the PSP program. We got another program called the Japanese Heavy Equipment Operations School.
Okay.
Yeah, that school is for 3 months intensive training. Intensive, they're not play thing. Intensive, because you go there, you're going to do excavator learning and all that kind of thing. So those group who go to that place, concentrated on going to the mining areas, the road construction area, because they'll do heavy equipment things. So those three institutions are there. We also got the short-term program with the domestic science that go for 6 months.
Okay.
All right, yeah. You go there, after 6 months, you are a well-prepared caterer. You do hospitality management, you do hotel management, and whatever you think of food and nutrition, whatever you think of in domestic science, you'll be able to learn it in that 6 months intensively for you to get a document to go. So BDR is unique in many ways. If you are from high school, you want to learn vocations, you can go to the PSP program. If you are maybe an apprentice that went to somewhere and you learn small thing, you came and say, I want to learn excavator training, you go there. Once those documents are available and you go there, they'll protect you with that. So that's the only way you can enter BDR, and you must be comparatively tested through our normal procedure. The Yes, through the admission process. Then you gotta go through the admission office. You go and do your entrance. No bypassing. Entrance is entrance. Bypassing, no way to be where you are.
You have to pass through the front door.
Yeah, you gotta pass through the front door. You pass.
I like that.
Yes.
Thank you. At least you cleared the doubt of a lot of people. Thank you for that. Yeah. So just respond to the rest of the other callers and then we can.
Yeah. You listen to the other brother. He said he really had the mind to attend BWR, but the family never had the financial standing point. But his son is in the Navy now. In fact, just because of that, they coming Saturday, you're going for the program.
Yeah.
So he want to see his son graduating from BWR. And my brother, we welcome you there. We hope and pray that your son can be part of BWR. And I who's sitting here, all of my children. In fact, recent time, the principal came outside, you saw the children practicing for the final day.
Reading.
Yeah. She said, let me see what happening. I wish and pray that some of my grandchildren can come here too. I said, oh, Dad? She said, yes, because this school is very unique. I'm a product of this school. So they are practicing on campus now as we speak. You know, the entire thing is very unique. And let me just quickly go to David Koti. Mr. David Koti, my former induction officer, he inducted me in office as president. He may forget. He inducted me into office as president. A former janitor from one of the high school in Kakata had a C to this level. So, Mr. David Koti, I wish to get your number from my brother who is studio here before I leave. And let me quickly share with you the vision of the principal. The principal want to see the student center. Should be very unique. That is, the student should have a good meal. You know, people have a saying that say your stomach, if you can control your stomach, then it means that if you can feed one person, then it means that you really human being. So she want to look at the meal. The student learning environment should be very clean, and student dormitories. We visited the dormitory, we saw what happening there, and she put everything in place now. The staffers pay. That is the biggest thing ever people want to see. Every need dealership, people want to see attractive salary. I know people are hearing to see, but it can't just go this way, it go by time. So she want to look at one of her vision is the staffer pay must be very attractive. By God's grace, the staffer should come to work on time. During the turning over ceremony, she said no business as usual. She believed in time, no business as usual, and everyone should be on time to their bureau office and remain on job until the work day ends. So that just a portion of our vision that I've come to share with the public.
Okay, so yes, your parting comments. You're out of time now.
All right, so let me just say this to the schools that come to play Biria. Biria Taga is not a land Taga. That Taga comes from the river, and that's the only Taga that comes from a river. So Adam Mills.
I seen Taga Roger brought in there.
So I'm warning Adam Mills, Esina Gossi Alumni Association, beware. Getting to the kingdom of the tigers is dangerous. We'll open our arms to let you in, but remember when we close it, you have our rest. Thank you very much, True FM family. I hope to be here again. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. This family is a unique family, and you say I'm new, and I will be new to you. No, we start a very good thing today. Our arms are open, especially from the offices of the principal. The only female principal in the history of BWR. Our arms are open to you people. Any inquiry from anywhere, our contacts are available on our brochures. You can call us. We can respond to you when you talk about hospitality. BWR is number one. And thank you to this family. We always open to you to respond to these things. Thank you.
And I hope to see you.
Yeah, it depends.
The piano will tell you everything. You are here. You are all together. So, Chief, we hope to see you.
Okay, thanks ever so much to the folks from the Booker Washington Institute. We had the Dean of Students, Mr. James Ozeze, and also Mr. William K. Gole, the Public Relations Officer from BWR. We've been talking about the upcoming Founders Day. BWR is having that, the Glen program, the Me Indo program on Saturday in Kagatown BWR campus. Thanks ever so much, folks. We're taking a break to be right back. This is the TVFM 96 on whatever.
Hey, tell me, what happened to you? So today, I worry, I need to pay my dollars tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday, I feel I get one thing.
But I don't problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
Look like you're not there. And I'm joking. If you can't help me, tell me.
I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about every money emergency number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay tomorrow morning. They wait another class. They can't help me.
Well, you're not.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here would be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too.
Without moving.
Sometimes you meet people just to show them what true unconditional love is. And sometimes those people met you to show you not to be so naive with that true unconditional love. And regardless of how you look at it, it's a win-win situation for both parties. One person was shown what true love was, and well, the other one was shown that everybody doesn't deserve that love. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. For real. You want to hear the most fucked up thing about life? Sometimes you meet people. You want to hear the most fucked up thing about life? Sometimes you meet people just to show them
Founder and CEO of For Life, um, the technical vocational training institution, making huge impact on the young people of Liberia. So, let's say good morning to you, Chief.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Marka. It's good to be back on the radio.
Oh, say, give a Wakala Echo Lodge, you just want to get a webmail.
No, man. It's good to be back.
What's up? How is the institution? How is For Life?
For Life is doing great, and we have bigger offer for people listening to all this morning.
Okay.
Yes.
I know anytime you come here, good news.
Yeah, to help, Marka, because a lot of problem in our country, and these are the area we can help to support the government to reduce the unemployment rate and other aspect. So we always on the radio to give back and to do more for Liberians. Because a lot of things are happening right now. According to World Bank Human Capital Report, it talks about 80% unemployed, no skill, no job. So for life as an institution, our way of bridging that gap is to see how best many of us receive, many of us give back some education to the young people.
Okay. Yes, so let's begin with the good news because when you tell people you get good news for them, they just be they can just be waiting to hear it. So let's talk about the breaking news and then we can move on to other activities of our life.
So the breaking news here is right after the program, the first 30% that will come, we're going to pay 50% of the school fees because the only way right now in Liberia is for us to learn. That's the only way. If you're not learning Liberia, trust me, things will not be good for you. But if you learn, you will earn money. Things are hard all over. Things will continue to be hard, but things will only be hard for those that will not learn. So we encouraging every Liberians to take advantage. And our way is to help reduce some of our fees that are very affordable, again to reduce it for people to come and learn. And then I gave this week, I gave 5 high school scholarship. If you are listening right now, we just have one applicant in. If you are listening right now, remaining 4 school, your graduating class is 12th grader. Because I noticed, Marka, after graduation, most of the kids, they don't have anything to do. Nothing to do. They just sit home. The only thing you can do is to, let's say, ride motorbike, change money. That's all you can do. But what we want to do now, right after high school, to get all of our kids basic. So if you are principal, you are listening to me right now, you can find me at my office to get a scholarship for your entire graduating class. What are your 100, your 200 is 70, it should be 70% scholarship, almost 100
Okay.
for the guys to
I
learn.
thought you were talking about 4 students. You mean 4 schools?
4 schools, not students.
Okay. So if I have Marka David Institute and I apply and successful, all my 12-year will have scholarship for life.
Yes.
Okay.
And all you need to do is just to send me the message on WhatsApp. Hi, Mr. Vani. I'm the principal of so and so school, and I have this amount of student in my class. That all, nothing extra.
That's me. So were they going to be doing a specific course or any
Any course of their choice. Our role is to help, not to limit the people.
Okay.
So for I have more than 20 different disciplines that we offer, and you cannot choose where the student want to go because everybody will not decide to do the same thing at the same time. And we have many courses there that help the young people life. So with that, it's just for high school, those that are taking their wives right now.
They are done already.
Yes, these are the people we are targeting to come and learn, right? So all that our person will need to do right now is to just register and start attending and pay the little fees later on. Because if you have like 70% for driving is 75 US, and somebody pays 70% of that fees, I'm going to be paying maybe 20 or 25 US. It's just to help many young folks because the graduation rate 2 months from now, you get more than 3,000 graduates out. More than 3,000. And not all of them will be in college. No. And even those that are in college right now, there's no assurance of job to say after I receive my college degree, I'm going to get a job. There's no assurance. But by creating that avenue, learning new skills, because Liberia is a developing country, and every developing country of physical skill require the people that do AC installation, people that do electricity, people that do plumbing, biodigester engineering, and more vehicle entering the country, more companies coming. They will need drivers. Preparation is the evidence of our faith. I noticed that many Liberians were not prepared. When opportunity comes, that's the time they may want to learn. There's a guy just walk in my office and say, "Oh, CEO, I'm here to learn. You know, I've been here before live on the radio. I'm here to do driving." I said, but currently we have the driving people on the practical field. We can take student in until this time.
Cycle is over.
Yes. He said, "Oh no, I finished. I said, what happening? He said, because the place I'm working as security and the HR is my close friend, he brought 3 Land Cruiser in. And he said he can put my way through to be one of the drivers. But I can't drive. And I really want to land it right now. I said, no, you got to pay. So many Liberians were never prepared until good thing come. That's the time we will jump to learn. But let me encourage you today that preparation is the evidence of our faith. The only way things will get better for you is when you prepare yourself and learn more things. So we're encouraging every Liberian to take advantage of this great offer. Motorbike rider, all these guys, they can take advantage.
So you mentioned 2 things this morning. You said you're offering scholarship to 4 schools. That is one. The first one you said was that the first 30 persons who will register right after this show,
Yes.
the first 30 persons will have 50% scholarship. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes. I'm going to pay some of my school fees.
So that is outside of the gesture towards the high school graduates.
Exactly.
Why you decided to do that?
To bridge that gap. You know, when I attended a workshop, Smart Liberia, they invited me to USA office for the presentation from the World Bank report, that index, poverty index. I noticed that 80%, 80 Marka, don't have skill in Liberia. That's the reason why you see fathers will always play a major role in election, because when the young guys, the young men don't have any skills to earn money, the only way out is politics. The only way. So we want to bridge that gap, at least from the 80%. 5 years from now, we'll have like 40% of Liberians with no skill. Because 80% is a problem for our country. No skill, no job, no ideas to earn money, no formal education is very, very much bad. So for life rule, because this year make for life 8 years, our rule here is to see how best we can keep helping to make this society a better place. Remember, every year I gave not less than 500 scholarships. If there will be any vocational school that gives scholarship more than me, I think a year to be established. Because our key role here is to bridge that gap. And the only way we can do that is to provide level education, people that will earn money. You know, I feel so happy producing more companies from our institution. The 28th of July, we're going to be putting close to 20 plus young men and women in different disciplines. There's a little kid of me, he said, oh, I've been following for life. And he said, most I graduated so directing them. And for life is not only about just teaching people. We are now going beyond teaching about money that our students can learn from. Other than is that we're trying to increase the family, especially family like this, the best way for them to one of the competition with more into it. So this time around, we're going to make it an interesting for the year, and it's all about the students, at least our graduates, and now have place to work. So that's the current thing we are working on right now.
That's good. So for the understanding of maybe some of the young people who are coming
Yes, yes. So we have interior and fashion design. It runs for 6 months training where you learn how to design your own umbrella, both interior and exterior design. Learning 6 months. And the fee used to be 250 USD for 6 months. But trust me, we drop it down to 60 USD. And even just by listening to me on the radio, I will still pay some of your fees. My goal here is for you to come and learn. We have architectural drafting that was 500 US for 9 months. It's now 350 USD. If you come today, I will pay 100 USD for you. Just to come to True FM and sign on your form, I'm going to pay 100 USD for you. And you have the cosmetology. It runs for 9 months where you learn how to do medicure, pedicure, do plaiting, a lot of braidings. It runs for 9 months. It was 500 USD. It is now 350 US. If you come today to True FM right after the show, because I'm going to be here for at least 10 minutes, I'm going to pay 100 USD towards the fees.
That's
Now we have the satellite department. Do you know that DSTV have put up more than 5,000 plus satellite DJ promotion, and the workers to do the installation are very few. You know, I went to the car and try to get a DSTV package because it's very cheap, 15 USD for the entire package, and the place packed. So who's going to do my installation? Many Liberians don't know how to install satellite dish. And these are areas that you aim on. In less than 10 minutes, you can install a satellite dish and walk away with 25 USD, 30 USD in less than 10 minutes with that knowledge. And by dropping the package from like 90 USD to 15 USD with 1 month free subscription, trust me, many Liberians now, they are trying to get the STV. But the problem is, how many Liberians know how to install satellite dish? And many are put on hold because they can't find somebody to install dish. So for life, our satellite program used to be like 500 USD to learn satellite, security camera, solar panel, but it is now 150 USD, 150 for 3 months. Now, this 150 USD, we have the satellite meter, and that satellite meter costs 125 USD. You know what's going to happen with Marka? I'm going to give all of those students that will enter the satellite department or satellite meter free of charge. So if you pay 150 USD, and I gave you a satellite meter that costs 125. How much did you pay to learn satellite security camera and solar panel?
That's just like $30.
25 USD. So now, what am I saying? It's to help many young people because the drugs is taking over. And once you have vulnerable youth, people are now, they don't have any skill to earn money. The next option is to sell kush. Because the man seeing kush getting fast money. And even if there was a guy walked to me and said, "Oh, Mr. Vani, I get it picking, he's selling kush." And the man said, "You don't want to be selling there. Can you help him?" I said, "Yes." Well, you can come and learn. So that guy was bold to come to me. What about the millions that are not bold to come to that level? Right? So our role here is to help. So with the satellite department, we have a bigger offer. It's just 150 USD, and we're going to give you a satellite meter, which is 125 USD. So if I give it to you and you pay off the USD, the only money you're going to be spending is 25 USD. That's the only money you're going to be spending. So I will encourage you to see how best you rush to for life because the offers you can't afford to miss it. You can't afford. And we have the biodigester engineering. With the biodigester engineering, this course have created more than 30 plus biodigester local companies. And one of these guys are guys that employ people to work. They have people now working with them, more than 10, 15%. We have the Aura biodigester. We have Vein biodigester construction company. We have how you call them? They are rare to EW Junction. We have Echo Power. We have he run by one Daniel. He's an electrical guy too. He graduated from For Life and he established institution too. They are doing great work. We're on the EW role. So a lot about that is a company that are all around town for life. Our goal here is to see many Liberians creating businesses because there is no job availability. So there's a saying says there is no job, you create one. So our role is to help many young guys create one. So within the biodigester, you just not only going to learn biodigester, you learn 3D epoxy flow. Yes, and you learn ice cream making. So we have AC and refrigerator. You come and learn how to repair air conditioner X buses. With the heat wave in Liberia and other countries, we noticed that a high increase of buying AC, S buses are there, and they will need people to repair them when problem comes. And then we have the plumbing department run for 6 months. You can now come and they're going to pay some school fee. We have the IT department. They're going to learn program Phantom 3 weeks. You're going to learn website design. You're going to learn networking. You're going to learn ethical hacking, and a lot of stuff. And we have our computer literacy program, which is one of the cheapest computer school in the country with a nice department. It's just 60 USD. You learn for 3 months. And then we have the electrical department. It used to be 300 US, but now we drop it to 150. Just by coming to Truth FN today, are going to pay 50 USD for you. So we are here. Yes, we are here to get back. Now, the biggest one is the driving. For life, for the past 5 years for that drop the dropping fees from 250 USD to 75 USD. Today I'm on a radio. If you want to learn driving, I'm going to take out 25 USD for on your fees. You're going to pay only 50 for driving, 50 USD to learn how to drive. So is that a big offer for you? All you can do now, don't mess it, just come to True FM right now.
I think I need to join it here now.
Like you have to join. You have to. Then we'll have the cake decoration, right? How you learn how to design cake. It runs for 3 months. It should be 150 USD. We drop it down to $100. But today, if you come to Truth FM, you're going to pay only 60 USD for the cake. So it's just about giving more to our people that they can learn. We have pastry that was 75 USD. You can now come and get it for 50 just for the promotion today. I say just 30% are going to help right after the show. As I learn, people are already also waiting to get the offer. So you can still come. Maybe I could increase it to 40, but just don't miss this offer. Saturday is for our orientation. And you're going to see about hundreds of young men and women that will come and learn.
So you want to say a little bit about the class schedule or the schedule for the classes?
Yes.
Yes, because like for example now Marka is a busy radio person, but he wants to be in the driving school. I mean, can you just say something about the timing for attending classes?
So like the driving area, the theoretical aspect is one time every week.
Okay.
For 3 hours, because we don't want the people to come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 hour, 1 hour. No, just count one time in a week for 3 hours. So we have Monday class, we have Tuesday, and we have Saturday. So yes. So like that now, Marka can come and learn how to drive good because the yellow machine are coming, they will need driver, right? They will need people to move them. Because Liberians, we are not prepared when they give the job to foreigner who complain, oh, they get a job to foreigner, but many of us are not prepared, right? So we have Saturday classes like the biodigester engineering. I did biodigester in Ghana for 4 hours. In Liberia, we say 3 months because we send you on the fee. In Ghana, they don't send on the fee. You learn in the class when the people are done with you. So we send you on the field, you do more practical work. And like that, the minute when you graduate, you have high level of confidence in high level, right? All of my projects have been done by our graduates, our incoming graduates. It gave them that confidence to even establish their own company and do their work. We are not threatened by those we produce that, oh, if the people learn tomorrow for life, you'll not get customer. No, our role is not about getting customer. Our role is to bridge that gap. So by helping generation, it helps us. That is our major goal. So with that, and we are seeing a lot of people coming on, like the satellite department. You have to do satellite, solar panel, and security camera. That course is just for Thursday and Saturday, 2 days in the week. And it's an intensive practical work. With that course, you like all of the most of the televising company in Liberia, DSTV, Satcom, Nanasa, all these people there, you have 80% of their staff, they are all for life graduates. Okay. I can safely say that 80% of those installers are all for life graduates. If you graduate from for life, they maybe learn.
So because we've been interacting with you, my DSTV dish was having some problems. So if I when I bought it, somebody recommended someone to come and install it for me. When the person came, the first question I asked them, which school you learn anything from? He said for life. I said,
yes.
I said, okay.
Because we are 8 years ago when I started the satellite training program, people was like, how many person in Liberia get satellite dish to start a school within our area? And now we have more than 3,000 satellite installer around town, all of the country, within the country. And people need more installer because it's not easy. With the promotion, you know, this shout out to DSTV with the promotion that going on right now, 15 USD for host. Just the satellite dish alone when you buy in the store is 15 US. And they're giving you 1 month plus satellite dish decoder. So many homes are getting it. But here's the thing. How many person have the satellite meter to go and install satellite dish right now? More than graduate, they don't have the meter. So I come back now. I say, well, I'm going to help. I'm going to give each graduate for Cycle 31. Not Cycle 30. Some of people that are graduating next month.
Yeah, that you're talking to.
That you're talking to. We're talking to people that are coming in. So those that are coming in, we have a free satellite funnel for you, right? All you need to do is to enroll. And even if you listen to me today, you don't have money, you don't have the registration to attend for live, you don't have the school fees, don't miss the orientation on Saturday. Because Saturday going to be teaching you how can you live a successful life within Liberia in the midst of difficulties. How can you turn that around? So Saturday going to be impactful, and then we're going to give scholarship again on Saturday for those that will just register. So, for example, you want for life to do driving, maybe you have the appetite to do 3 courses, but you don't have that resources. Just by coming on Saturday, you're going to be one of our 20 lucky winner because every orientation will give not less than 20 scholarship again. Like I said earlier, Marka, is all about giving back to society and making our generation to learn. When we start doing that, we will bridge that gap. But right now, with the 80% unemployed, no skill, everything around that is politics. Everything around that is politics. And we want to reduce that attention. When I was in Ivory Coast for the past 1 month, I didn't hear anybody discussing politics. Right? So I asked the guy, why people, they said, no, people don't get talk about politics. And even, I still be corrected, the station that talk about politics are just only 2, and they are owned by the government. All of those stations are religious thing. People are business here, but let them get better. I said, wow. So, and I tried to check around at Thai shops to see, maybe I would see people discussing the issue. No, it was nothing like that. There was nothing like that.
I like when you say the issues.
Yeah. It was nothing like that. I said, but then there's a need we come back to our country and help make our society basic. And that's what I own the radio for. Right? You know, I'm supposed to be relaxing by this time. You know, like 3 weeks ago, I lost my mom. Right? I lost my mom. I'm supposed to say, oh, I bereaved, I in one corner acting sorry for. No, we have all work to do instead of just saying that, oh, I have my sibling, don't let that thing hold day. So I now come back on my feet to see how best many young kids that don't have education, that don't have the opportunity to learn, to go back to high school. And they're message about for life, you don't have to be a high school graduate. Somebody come in, when you're taking entrance, we say no entrance. No entrance. That entrance thing, people have to get rid of it sometime. Because vocational school entrance,
You kill somebody entrance.
yeah, people get afraid because some people are even good at math when they hear entrance, they get afraid. Hey, one of the funny part about like people, you pass in WAS, you still go to university to take entrance. So I don't know the necessity of even WAS. So if for life we say no entrance, we even have a program for those that have never entered in school before, because that man seemed to go back to school, and there's a program there that he can now learn and earn money. There's a Guinea better beginning and move on Guinea that doing whatever facing next now and do you be a middle that I mean even not a real right. There's a Guinea better beginning that laying time all around town and earning money, helping the family that may not even know A from both from. Right? So with that, he still have life to live. And our role here is to create aspect for that man to live, to see himself back into society. Because if the man know that maybe if I can do this, the only option is to be an armed robber or to be a drugs dealer. And trust me, that man are doing drugs. 4 years from now, if he accumulate large amount of wealth, he will now say he's running for representative and he will win, Marka. He will win.
Because the chicken are getting something about all yeah, so we have Mr. Francis Vanning here this morning. He's the founder and CEO of Alive Zone, a vocational training institution in the country. I mean, one of the popular vocational training institutions in the country. Massa Grace Missy says, please give the schedule for the driving class and the location of the school. Firstly, you want to say something about that before?
Yeah. Yes. So we have 3 offices. We have Corway, the Bushel Island area. Before Corway Bridge, opposite the playing field is for our office. And then we have Jacotan Peace Island, New Hope Community area. We have for our headquarters there, a decent environment, fully AC to 75% of our classes. And then we have Tupo Road, Calfee Last Junction. We have our office there. But all of the promotion I gave you is not for our offices. For me as a CEO, that's my way of giving back. So if you're listening right now, what will take some calls, you can now come to Truth FN in Duporo here to buy the form for 200 LD. Once you purchase the form, I'm going to sign on the form and stamp it and give you discount of 50 US, 25 US, depending on what you want to do. So that's my way of helping. And Saturday is the orientation. So even if you don't have the school fees, you just have to get a registration fee for your need to be in the system. Don't miss Saturday because you will not know. I will still be giving scholarship again on Saturday, right? So these are the locations you can get our information. Maybe you say, "Oh, Mr. Vani, I don't want to get scholarship. I can afford my own money." You can now go to Conway Bridge opposite the playing field to get the information sheet, and you can now get to Duporo County Large Junction and get the normal information sheet, or you get to Jacotown Peace Island for Life headquarters to get the information sheet. It is attached with the form. Remember, Saturday is the orientation.
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
so
so
call
call
us
us
now
now
on
on
0770-202579.
0770-202579.
0770-202579 is the number you can call this morning. We have Francis Vani. He's the CEO and founder of For Life Zone. He's here this morning offering scholarships and financial aid to people who want to acquire some vocational education. Let's take the first caller this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Marka.
Good morning.
Tatos Richard Company calling from the Bannersville Drive Market. Let me just good morning to our strong CEO.
Good morning, good morning.
I'm a student of the Secretary of the Forland. It will be coming up come July. You know, I just want to say that you're open my That's what we will do. That's what protect you and strengthen you to move for the country. Thank you, CEO.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. Oh, that one's still up. Let's take this one. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, this is Joseph Nimle. I join you from Jarvis Market, Partnersville.
Go ahead.
Yes, before going any further, I'm so proud to be a product of a life Zoe. You know, I'm disappointed somehow in CEO. He never mentioned my company, Divine Grace.
Sorry.
Divine Grace?
This is one of the many companies that for life gave birth to. But however, let me firstly appreciate God and Francis Vani. This is one of the people we need in this nation. I can tell you, if such a people are being a representative, we will have nothing more. You see, whenever you attend for life, Zoe, trust me, people will realize changes about your life. People can look at me today and say, "Oh, my man, you better off now," just because of this institution called for life. So I like to encourage more and more young men out there to take advantage to, reach out to for life Zoe and, choose a course that they can do. And I tell you, in no time, their life is going to change.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Chuck Coburn calling from here.
Calling from where?
Fender community.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to understand from him whether, because he said if anybody get interested in the phone, they can come to True Level now. And I'm trying to get there, whether I will meet him there before or he will leave. I don't know.
Do you want to say something about that?
After the show, I'll be here up to 10:30. 10:30.
Okay, we'll be here up to 10:30. Yeah.
All right, thank you. I'm on way there.
Motorbike and Ricky.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, come. You can own your own company, brother. Good morning. Good morning.
I'm Aaron George.
Yes, Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just in the driving school. A little bit far from the studio. I won't get it from. I have no money.
Where are you?
Coming from Grafton Highway.
Oh,
10:30 I'm out of here. So
it's 10:30. You can try. 30 minutes from now, motorbike.
Okay.
Try and see. Yes, let me take this one. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Kudos to the CEOs of Francis. My son is a graduate engineer where he even has even established his own company. Yeah. I say thank you. But I'm so jealous of it now myself. I want to go there.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, because I did not do well. So what I want to do the driving, but I think the first thing I got to wait for her. Then he asked for more down at.
Oh, you should stay out to 11?
Yeah, they asked for my telephone because all come from Brazil. Very interested in it. Please, they asked for more than just more. When I hear the thing,
get a motor, you can make it.
We'll try, but they ask for more. You know, and I.
Okay. Now, trouble in that day. Good morning. Sorry, let me get you on loudspeaker. Yes, go ahead. The feedback is bad.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please cut off the radio behind you, please, or move away. Okay. Go ahead. No, it is terrible. You gotta make some adjustments. Good morning.
Good morning, big brother Marka Davis. Let me say good morning to the more energetic CEO of Philosophy, Mr. Francis.
The man is one of the biggest CEO in the country. The man is established companies all around the country.
No doubt about that. No argument.
Okay.
See, let me also say good morning to the people because they talk about like people. A pleasant good morning to yesterday, the Ambassador Jose Imam Marka, President of the like people. Listen, these are people we need in a society, Marka. A very young man like people of Francis is trying by all means on his own to help this society is the plus. These are people that we need.
You're not jumping at me where parliament business. Elementary our young people here.
I would have real hospital to come and put a brother on my back. The brother is actually doing well and we must appreciate the brother. In fact, let me call on our president, our own president that we elected. Honorable President, if you are listening to True Heaven this morning, we are begging you. We need government support to the institution. This brother is trying by all means to help the young people of this generation, the young people of this country. It's about time national government, especially our own, that will vote for Ambassador Jose Imam Marka, please come and give financial support to this particular brother so they can help more young people. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Marka, and continue good work, CEO, and God bless you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you too for joining us. Good morning.
Marka, pleasant good morning.
Is this Akwe Boy Senior?
Marka, you are 100% correct. And let me say a pleasant good morning to the people's lawmaker on Musa Asante. Marka, I will refer to your guest in studio as small ability. So we will call on Musa Asante, capital ability, and your guest is small ability. I say this to say, Marka, these are people who are taking in a direction of uplifting Liberians on a daily basis. Look, I sat quietly and attentively listening to the brother in studio, and all those things he spoke about, I think it centers around, developing the minds of young people. And any Liberian who will always think in the direction of changing the narrative and developing the minds of our young people, Marka, that Liberia is a patriotic Liberia. So I want to commend your guest in studio. Marka, I think he's doing pretty well. And these are people we need to employ. These are people we need to look forward to because these are transformers. Look, taking into account the number of young people he's educating and the kind of, scholarships he's thinking about giving young people, Marka, I can simply say this young man, his pathway will continue to be bright. There is nothing that the enemies will do that will bring him down. Thank you, Chief, and thank you so kindly. I hope you continue. I call you small ability from today onwards. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you, Pastor. Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Good morning.
This is Johnny Esperman calling from IGB.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I want to tell the CEO that he tried to extend to the broadcast for us. We want to extend, but the extent.
Okay.
See, yeah, you need to try to extend.
Okay, he will say something about that. Good morning.
I'm sorry, Marka. Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to say thank you to the gentleman. He's doing well for the country. I just have a little concern because he mentioned the word Zogos. I was wondering whether he has anything therapeutic or counseling for these people before you put him in position to learn how to do these different activities. Thank you for taking my call.
Okay, well, so let me just take two more calls and then we go back to Francis. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Brother.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yes, he made mention about the offices, but then we want to know where the training will be taking place.
Where the training or when?
No, where are those campus and where the training will be taking
I
place?
think he named the places. He said orientation will be on Saturday, so he will make
the location.
Yeah, he will re-emphasize when we join him. So just keep following here. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
Yeah, I want to ask a few guys, please, why you also offering or learning in the school.
Okay. Okay. Well, once you are following. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Go ahead. You are holding the line. I know you will not. Yeah, me take it off. Stop. You got to move away from the radio.
Yeah, good morning. This is James Kankoli from Habel, my Gibi country. And I want to ask as well, your student has an office around the Single Bell.
Okay, thank you. Let's go back to Francis. Chief?
Yes.
Yes, you listen to the callers. Most of them ask different questions. I guess you took note of some of them. So you can respond to some of them. At least we have 4 minutes to go.
Oh yes. So in terms of the expansion, we're working on it. But most often when we get to this rural area, people want to come to Monrovia to learn. Like our in Magibi, Kakatan, and they respond a pool. So if you actually want to learn to develop camp, some of us pay our way to go Ghana, South Africa to learn. And you here in Liberia, you're not spending a month. So sacrifice and learn. The amazing part in your community, if you leave and come and learn whenever you go back, you become a superhero.
The arcade.
Yes. So in for life, we like the other caller, we also do some counseling concerning the students. As every graduate, we talk to them about life. How can you live a decent life in Liberia? What's your relationship with God? Because you can learn everything. If you don't have any relationship with God, trust me, nothing going to work for you. So I do that on a normal basis. Most of my students know about that. And during the orientation day, we also give ideas to motivate the minds of the young people. And we give them ideas how they can start some businesses. You don't have to be a for life student. Maybe you benefit from the orientation day motivational talk. I will be giving out more than 10 businesses that you can start in Liberia in a year time that you're going to earn $1 million plus Liberian dollar. So we have office in town, 12 Street Mayor Gate. You can get there for the phone. That one is they're just selling the phone for us. But all of those areas that are named Jacotown, Duporo, and Carwell, these are places that we have the training going on. So you can get there to be part of the training. And people that on their way, you have to hurry up to come and get it. Like I said, we'll be giving out 30. So maybe we could add 5% to it to make it 35, but at least to help. The key thing here, take advantage to learn. We should not come for the scholarship and deprive others and not turn out. It is necessary that we learn now. So I'm going to list out our office number. You can call on it. And maybe somebody listening to me, you want to sponsor our program, you can call me my personal line. My personal line only for people that want sponsor. My line is not for people to ask me when you're opening this, that. No, I will not continue with that because we got people pay for that. So the office line you can call 0555 779621. 0555 779621. 0888 593345. 0888 593345. Or better still call our orange number 0770 205600. 0770 205600 or 0777 549606. 0777 9606. Now, if you want to sponsor us, for example, maybe you're a lawmaker, you want to help develop the people in your district, we can partner with that, right? If any lawmaker, listen to me right now, if you pay any amount of person school fee for life, I will tell you about two. Meaning, if you pay for 5%, I'm going to give you five back, right? I did it last year and I gave a guy 50 scholarship slots. So we can still do the same, right? If you are a philanthropist, maybe you just want to help somebody, any amount you pay for, I'm going to give that amount in return. So if you pay for 10%, I'm going to give you 10% again. So like 20% going to benefit from you to pay their fees. So you can call me my personal line 0888 788098 0888 788098. Call me after the show and we'll talk. Now, lastly, we have the biodigester chemical that I used to sell for 25 USD. But for the week, we have a big sale, which is two for 35 USD. That chemical you put in the tank, it help reduce the feces, it help clean the pipe, it make the place smell well. That is the chemical. So you can get it at Jicota and Carwell. It's two for 35 instead of 25 USD for one. So instead of paying 50 USD to get two pack, you pay only 35 to get two. So rush now and take advantage.
So you said Jacobtown, Caldwell,
Duporo.
Duporo. Can you give the specific location?
So Duporo, Calfee, Last Junction, they all have our office on the road. There's an Oster building green you see for last sample there. Jacobtown, you get a New Hope Junction, go straight on the island, Peace Island. We have the headquarters there, a very nice environment. And then we have Carwell. If you're coming from Carwell Junction, it's before the bridge, opposite the playing field. Upstairs is our office. If you're in Carwell, it's after the bridge, opposite the playing field. Then what we have for our office.
Thank you. Your last words as we leave you.
So firstly, big thanks to Truth FM because for the past 8 years, Truth FM have given us the platform to mold the minds of young people. 8 years we've been consistent on the radio. So I'm so happy for the platform. And big thanks to the institution. Big thanks to you, Marka. Big thanks to O'Neill Rabber for putting me on the show the first time for the past 8 years. And this is why this is the level for lab I reached to through his effort, God come first. But all of you guys contributed a lot to us. And big thanks to all of our staff, our supporting staff, our 30 plus staff that are working to see our best. Millions of young people receive some vocational education. And based upon that, we're so happy to win the Momo Hero of Change. And this year, we'll be turning over our crown, making us the change maker in Liberia 2023. So God bless you. I'm going to be also at the station for the next 30 minutes, and you're going to receive massive scholarship. Thank you.
Francis Vanning is the founder and CEO for Lizo. He's been our last segment guest on the show this morning. We've been talking about his upcoming kind gesture towards young people who are interested in learning vocational education. Thanks to him for coming this morning. Thanks to our entire crew, O'Neill Roberts, Marka Davis, um, Richie Lucini has been behind the cameras carrying us live on Real TV on Facebook. To those of you who follow us on Real TV, thanks for following. Thanks for your comments. And those following us by radio, we'd love to say thanks ever so much. Join us tomorrow for another fascinating edition of the Truth Breakfast Show. My name is Marka Davis. Do have yourself a wonderful day.